Alright, so I thought I'd make this video. Finally, on my laptop, I got this laptop in April. Sorry I have not made any videos with it thus far. I know I should have already. I should have already done this. But here I am. Off my phone. And yeah, I'm sorry for the like silence, I guess. I'm being kind of quiet. Um yeah, this is, as you can see, from the dispensary. It is just about empty. I smoked it all. Well, vaped it. Now, what I'd like to discuss with you guys, the but I'm going to discuss in these topics, okay? Very serious stuff. I'm going to address my skepticism towards conspiracy theories, respectfully. I want to express my philosophy on darkness and light. And I'm going to express the whole scientifically literate entropy thing, okay? Because, yeah, a lot of the spiritual community, unfortunately, does not get their facts straight. And that's okay. People are learning. I mean, some people believe the earth is flat. Does it mean the earth is flat? You know, there's plenty of misinformation out there. With that being said, the internet is a vastly deep place full of all sorts of amazing facts, all sorts of amazing cover-up stories, which are the true conspiracy theories, and all sorts of wild conspiracy theories, which a lot of them are just complete pseudoscience. Now, with that being said, do I disbelieve all of them? No. Do I believe all of them? No. I stay in the middle ground. I do believe the government is up to something no good sometimes. Not all the time. I believe MK Ultra was a real fucking thing. That's one of the real ones. MK Ultra. It was the remnants of World War II. If you do research enough. And that's factual shit. Anyway. Now do I believe there's a cabal, the Illuminati, a room full of lizard people who are pulling the strings and making sure everything is going according to plan? Hell no, I don't. I think that's a load of crock of shit. Personally, I think it's easier to blame a room full of lizard people than it is to take responsibility for our own fucked up psyche and realize that it's our own species that is doing this. That's the wake up call right there. And by the way, I don't believe the truth is dark and everything like that. The truth hurts. I'm starting to believe the truth does not hurt when you get down to it. When you strip away all layers of the truth onion, the truth really doesn't hurt. It's quite beautiful, actually. For truth and love are in the same. Remember that. See, none of this Earth stuff is real anyway. It's all a dream. The great cosmic dream, right? And I don't believe in the Gnostic teachings, the Demiurge taking over, and I don't even believe in a hijack. I believe it's impossible to hijack the universe as we know it. I don't believe the physical world is a prison. I don't believe any of that stuff. I don't. I know there is a demiurge, but do I believe they're evil? Not necessarily. I believe in the Hermetic teachings that the demiurge are the caretakers of the physical world, and they're like the custodians. And yeah, there's some bad ones. Does that mean they're all bad? No. Let's keep it balanced, okay? Just like there's good elite people in the elite class. It's not all fucking bunch of rich Rothschilds, right? I mean, we got people who climb their way to the top from the very bottom, who are fighting the system themselves. So keep it balanced because it's not all doom and gloom, okay? Furthermore, I'm going to say that darkness and light are two halves of the same whole, okay? Evil and good work for the same God. Destruction is the only way we can have creation. Without destruction, we cannot have creation. The god Shiva is the same god of creation as he is god of destruction. Okay? You can't have constant creation without constant destruction. It goes both hand in hand. Now, with that being said, there's a great entropy in scientifically literate things, right? Like in science, there's entropy effect or whatever you call it, right? The law of entropy, I believe it's called, and that states that everything is in a decline. Does that mean everything is going to shit? No, not necessarily. It means everything is bursting and dying. Like peaking and dying. The law of entropy states that everything, as we know it, is exactly that, an entropy. That it's just matter constantly gets destroyed in order to create new matter. That's the way it is. That's the physical world, though. That's just how that is. There's dimensions and there's layers. It's multi-structured. Okay, and that's a reality. Physical reality, as itself, is a shadow of etheric reality, and etheric reality is a shadow of the real world, God's reality. Which is the afterlife. Now, I think honestly, when you strip away all the bullshit, all the nonsense, all the evil shit, because of course, protect your loved ones from evil, protect the innocent from evil, of course. Like that. Look at the law of nature, right? Nature is destructive. The universe is a dangerous place. If you go out in the woods, you're in danger, right? I mean, like the universe, nature is wild and vicious, dangerous. You really thought it was all supposed to be peaceful with rainbows and butterflies? See, I don't buy into that love and light bullshit. I'm sorry. Beauty is dangerous. The cosmos is beautiful but dangerous. I keep it real, okay? As you can see, I keep it real. Anyway, now do I believe the government is out there trying to kill us or murder us or anything? No. Do I think they're experimenting? Yeah. Do I think they're up to no good? Sometimes. Do I think they're trying their best? Hell yeah. Sometimes, yeah. See, like the government isn't one person. You have to remember that. Keep it realistic. It's just not possible for a bunch of evil people to create an airtight secret society where no one would find out. I mean, obviously, even if there was, obviously, the whole no one finds out thing is bullshit because like people found out, people know about it. You know, like, and I would say even there is, I'm gonna dare to say even there is Illuminati or cabal or anything like that or some evil force, whatever. Isn't that kind of humanity's karma at this point? I mean, we have centuries and thousands of years of us murdering each other, committing genocide, and all this horrible shit we're doing to each other and shit. I mean, come on. The law of the universe, laws of karma state what you put out there, returns back to you. And what the human race is doing to themselves, they manifested on themselves, right? All this destruction, creation, like, you know what I mean? All this fucking war and just fucked up shit that's happening. Yes, we gotta fix it, but we can't fix it by facing it head on. We gotta go in within. We gotta go within our hearts. It's the only way we're gonna fix this shit. You can't solve a problem with the same mindset that created it. It's only gonna bring more suffering. So hell no, we don't need to revolt. That's only gonna cause more innocent to be killed, more lives to be lost, and more destruction to be unleashed on the world, which we don't need that. The world is enough of that already. People, wake up, please. I know you're paranoid. I know you're scared. The Epstein files got released and all this shit. It seems all dark. But you gotta remember, like, there's a lot of hope out there. You gotta look at the light too. You can't just look at the dark. You gotta look at both. So, I hope you all learned something today. Because I happen to have almost 16 years of 24/7 research and experiences. Like, my whole life has had experiences. My whole 37 years, I've had experiences. Strange experiences. And they got only gotten more intense into adulthood. I've always known as a kid about this stuff. I just never had words for it or knew the exact info. But I've always known deep down, yeah. I've always known there was something else out there. See, I am a witch, a male witch, a practitioner of witchcraft. And I keep it grounded in reality, as you can tell. I don't go off on that conspiracy nonsense. See, I used to believe all the conspiracies. It burned me. Made me into a delusional, scared, depressed man. And I don't want that anymore. I choose love. Peace, guys. Have a lovely night.